Yo, everybody. So I want to talk a little bit about the Jordan Matthews dilemma. The Eagles will have Jordan Matthews be a free agent at the end of next year. Along with that, we're going to have Alshon Jeffery be a free agent at the end of the year. If Alshon plays as good as everybody thinks he's gonna, the chances of them being able to sign Alshon and Jordan Matthews is very, very unlikely. So one thing I think the Eagles should think about is trading Jordan Matthews. In the draft, I would consider trading Jordan Matthews and possibly a fourth, if I have to get a low second, mid-second, as low as I could go basically. What I would do, and I know a lot of people want a cornerback, but instead of taking the fourth corner or fourth or fifth defensive back off the board at 14, I think I would rather take a wide receiver or Dalvin Cook. Now, let's say I take Corey Davis. I would then turn around and I would trade Jordan Matthews and try to get a second round pick. If I have to throw a fourth round pick because I have two in that mix, I may do that and trade. Let's say I trade Jordan Matthews and a fourth and get a low two, somebody like the Titans, or maybe I don't need to give up that fourth. I don't know. But if I can get that extra second round pick, then I can draft a guy like Joe Mixon, and then I could also take a corner or a defensive back with my second round pick. That's something to consider. One other guy I do like, I don't know where he's going to go, but it's Curtis Samuel. I think he was a running back at Ohio State. He's converting to a wide receiver, but I see him as a tweener. I see him being able to play running back, being able to play receiver, but he's explosive. The one problem with the Eagles, even with Alshon and Torrey Smith, is they are not dynamic. They do not have those guys that can break it at any given time. It's just the way it is. So a guy like, let's say at 14, you take Dalvin Cook, right? You take Dalvin Cook in the first round. That's a dynamic home run hitter. Now, if you can get another second, you could take a wide receiver there too. That would be your slot receiver to replace Jordan Matthews. If you take Corey Davis in the first round, then you could take a running back in the second round. But we need dynamic players. So I don't know what's going to happen with Jordan Matthews, but I don't see him being here long term with the Eagles if Alshon's here. So it's going to be one or the other. So I would say that I would consider trading Jordan Matthews for a second round pick. I don't know. I don't know who exactly will be there when they pick, but I'm sure there's going to be some guys. I mean, maybe a Zay Jones or something at wide receiver. So you take a Dalvin Cook, you take a Curtis Samuel or a Zay Jones, We need dynamic players. We need home run hitters. And I think the first two picks should be that. And I think that with Alshon here, we have to trade Jordan Matthews.